Welcome to Energetic Perspectives, a sacred space where I share an energetic approach to very human experiences. I've been fine-tuning my spiritual gifts after finally being open to shift out of feelings of darkness that once felt too heavy to step out of. This podcast is an opportunity for you to settle into transmissions from the Akashic Records and receive tangible tools that help you get into receiving mode of the abundant and joyful life I know we are all capable of tuning into. If you are ready to further step into your light while opening up to new ways of being, you are exactly where you're meant to be right now. Before we dive in, I invite you to ground into this space with me by taking 3 deep breaths to center and clear some energy. Close down the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it out the mouth. Deep breath in and let it all go. One more deep breath in through the nose and let it all out. I am so grateful that you are here with me in this moment. Let's get into the episode. Hello. I am just so grateful to be recording this right now. If you have been here before, you may have noticed some changes. Like the name. We were formerly known as Everyday Perspectives, and now we are opening back up with a new name, Energetic Perspectives. This was kind of a feeling that was always in the realm. It always existed there, and there was a lot of me that wanted to change it to Energetic Perspectives for a while. And then a fear came in, like, what if people won't, connect with that? Or what if I'm going to ruin what I have with Everyday Perspectives? And yesterday, that fear totally subsided, like completely subsided. And it was just like, it's ready. So Spirit said, it's time, let's change it. I literally finished editing the artwork within like 15 minutes and it all flowed so well. It's the same artwork as before, but with the new title. And it just felt like the time, the divine time. So if you have been here before, welcome back. Thank you for continuing on this shift that will always be. We are always evolving, always changing, and that is a beautiful thing. If you've never been here before, welcome. This is the first official episode of Being Energetic Perspectives. And I wanted to just give a little bit of a backstory to the why. I have been on a spiritual and healing journey, and I would say spiritual healing journey, for over 10 years. And in the past, March 4th, 2022, what was that? 6 months ago, I quit my 9-to-5 job to really go all in on my spiritual business. And every moment since then has been such a lesson. I have been really breaking down the old beliefs of what work should be, how I should show up, what I need to do, quote unquote, need to do. If you don't know, I live in New York City, so we sometimes have horns in the background and noises, but that's okay. So, I have really been in a deep energetic shift since leaving my 9-to-5 job. I've been in a deep energetic shift for a very long time now, but this has been, it feels like I've been in a vortex, and I took a little bit of a break from the podcast. Since then, I've been taking unintentional breaks for a while. And Spirit came to me and said, it's time to go back. It's time to be deeply devoted to this. It's time to connect back in this way using your voice. Previously, it wasn't time. I had a lot of things that I was really focusing on being instead of sharing. And now I have shifted completely. I definitely know that the Virgo energy has helped with that for sure, but it's just a very internal shift. And I just want to let everyone know. So what I typically used to do was open up with a prayer on the podcast. And now I did that prior to recording. So instead of always having that prayer on, we are actually not going to do that anymore because I am doing it off camera, really connecting to myself so deeply so that the transmissions that come through are pure. And it just felt like a needed shift when I show up in this space. So there's going to be a lot of that. Thank you for evolving with me. I also am going to, I'm not going to be set in stone, but it's feeling a lot more like shorter transmissions are wanting to come through. It's a way to honor my own energy as well as be fully present with what's coming through instead of explaining and going on and on and on with needing to justify. I feel there was a lot of, needing to explain or justify or whatever, and it's really feeling like an evolution past that. There might be things that come up that are triggering or that you don't understand, and I kind of invite you to open up a conversation with me off podcast, off energetic perspectives. I really want to make this a portal of its own and also a way to connect deeper with all who are listening. So that's my intention with this new shift, and I'm just really, really excited for this unfolding. What has been coming up specifically before I hit record was the knowing that my inner being is always leading the way. And so is yours. There's a lot of times where it doesn't feel that way. Like I've been in a space where I'm like, I lost my connection. I don't know what's going on. I need help from my inner guidance system. I need help from my guides. But the truth is we are always guided. And the feelings that arise, especially the ones of resistance and feeling triggered and feeling sad, are all messages from our inner guidance system, from our inner being, saying, look here. Look here. Look here with love. Look here with love. How many times have I looked at myself when I was feeling sad or angry or depressed and looked at myself with judgment? Oh, so many times. That's not the point. Our feelings are such important indicators for us. And we would know that if we were able to release the need to judge them for coming up. We can release our emotions in ways that are really, really great for us and ones that are not great for us or the other people around us. And I've been becoming a lot more aware of when I am reacting to an emotion instead of saying, what's here? Or, this is okay and there's nothing here and I'm allowed to feel this. As an emotional authority in human design, a lot of my experience is waves, highs and lows, sometimes without reason. I go through so many high highs and low lows in one day. Any other emotional authorities out there that understand that? And if you're not an emotional authority, that means that you have an open emotional center, the solar plexus. And that means that you are taking on the energies of everyone else around you. So a lot of the times when you're feeling something, it has nothing to do with you. So that's a time to pause and step back and say, is this mine? Or what's the lesson here? A lot of times you can take on from the environment or the situation. But with the emotional authorities, a lot of the times it's just, I'm up, I'm down, riding this wave. I don't need to look further. I just need to love myself here. I just need to honor this without judgment. And that can be really trying, especially when the emotions have been lasting for a long time, especially when there's a deep pain point. Like for me, grief is something that, comes up. And I remember judging myself a lot of the time for feeling grief, like, oh, I should be over this, which we never get over grief. And I just sat with myself and I was like, there was so much love there. And I noticed when I stop judging what I am feeling, it releases so much sooner. Everything is impermanent. And that's when we get, stuck. We think that it's going to last forever. I've definitely been there. I've thought like, I've gone backwards. I'm in this low and like I've been doing all this work and why am I here again? And you're never in the same place twice. You are never in the same place twice. And our inner being is always guiding us. A lot of the times when we are feeling a certain way, like angry or sad or confused or triggered, the inner being is saying, I don't feel this way at all. I remember hearing that, especially Abraham Hicks is a huge teacher of that. And I was like, fuck you. My feelings are valid and fuck you for saying that. But it's truth. And it's a beautiful truth. We are meant to experience the whole range, the whole spectrum. And when we really honor that, the experience gets so much better. So if there is something that is just weighing on you, that is hurting, that is making you feel sad or angry, channel that, embody it, allow it. You got to feel it first, for sure. If you just bypass it and be like, what's the lesson here? Oh, that's not going to work. So feel it all, allow it all in ways that are serving you. And then ask, what is this teaching me? Where is the lesson here? Sometimes the lesson is just, I got to honor my emotions. And sometimes there's no reason for them. And that's great. That's beautiful. That's perfect. Sometimes it's like, my inner child really needs love. Because this situation is reminding me of something that happened really long ago. And she is crying out for support. And I am here to honor her. Your inner being is always guiding you. You are never separate. You are never separate from the highest self. These are all aspects of you. And when you begin to really, truly know that, to recognize it, what a beautiful experience this becomes. I want to thank you so much, so much for tuning in, for listening. This is something that feels like a new, beautiful journey with the podcast, with our community. If you want to learn more about connecting with the Akashic Records, I have a 3-month signature spiritual mentorship and quantum leap coaching container called Up Level Unlocked. And it is the most potent offering where I hold you, the light worker and healer, in sacred space, where I guide you into connecting to your own Akashic Records and also read them for you, where we do breath work and chakra clearing and energy healing and hypnosis, all things that I have been certified in. And we just hold you while you hold space for the world to heal. This is really filling up your own cup outside of your business and all the other roles that you have in this life. This is focusing on you. I only have one space left, and spaces for Up Level Unlocked are closing September 19th. That's the last day I will take anyone on because I'm getting married and I am going to be preparing for that. So if this is calling to you, I invite you to book a free call with me. I will put that in the show notes. I also have my Akashic Answers self-paced course on connecting to the Akashic Records on pre-sale. So if that's something that's more what you want to do right now, or if you want to do both, it is included in the Up Level Unlocked container. But if you want to purchase it separately, there is a huge discount if you purchase it before its release date of 10/10, and you'll gain access to all the materials then. And yeah, I also have a 1-month mentorship and 3 offers of single sessions that my ABC Quantum Leap sessions are a beautiful blend of Akashic Records, breathwork, and chakra clearing and activation. And each person who purchases gets 5 days of Voxer support following the session. I also have just an Akashic record reading, and you also get 5 days of Voxer support following that. And then I have my minis, which is 30 minutes in the Akashic Records without Voxer support. So that's everything I'm offering to this world right now. If you're interested in any of them, please reach out to me, DM me at Erin Panzarella on Instagram. I'm also going to put all the ways to work with me and book in the show notes. I am absolutely thrilled for this new journey with you. And I will catch you on the next one. If this episode resonated with you, I invite you to share it on your Instagram stories and tag me at Erin Panzarella and the show at Energetic Perspectives, and share it directly with a loved one who will resonate too. Subscribe to the show to automatically receive the download so you never miss an episode. If you are loving the transmission shared here, I'd so love if you rate Energetic Perspectives 5 stars and leave a review on Apple Podcasts. If you screenshot your review and DM it to me on Instagram, you'll be gifted a discount on one of my single sessions as a token of my deep gratitude. Send in questions to the podcast by recording a voice note on erinpanzarella.com/podcast, and I'll tap into an answer from the Akashic Records, provide on-the-spot quantum leap coaching, or answer any questions about me and my work. Select submissions will get featured on the podcast too. If you are a new or existing podcaster and want to up-level your podcasting journey, check out Captivate, my preferred podcasting platform. Captivate is my favorite one by far, and I've tried 3 before it. If you choose Captivate, sign up using the link in my show notes, and you'll be supporting me as I grow on this journey too. I would love to keep connecting on Instagram. Connect with me at Erin Panzarella and the show at Energetic Perspectives. And again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for tuning into the show.